So just stand in front of that.
So this is for the closing session, right?
Yeah.
So how many people are going to listen to this thing?
Maybe, you know, everyone.
Okay, so it's pretty private.
What's an idea that you've had in your life that got you in trouble?
Oh, I've had lots of ideas that have gotten me in trouble, actually.
I don't think I recognise trouble.
I don't know, I'm a really quiet person, you know. I don't have usually these dangerous ideas.
I don't think I've ever had one. My ideas have all turned out great.
I don't know whether it's an idea or an ideal, but that of never compromising.
Wanting to do things my way, wanting to... Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Thrown me.
No, that's okay.
I get in trouble all the time.
I ask the questions that I ask because I am personally interested in them.
Well, this idea that engineering humans to combat climate change.
The fact that fetuses and newborns are not persons, that's the idea that got me a lot of trouble.
I don't think the foreskin has got a life of its own. Although these people do act like it does.
The fact that women should be running the world, or at least have a reasonable share of saying how it should be run, gets me into trouble all the time. Blokes don't want to give up their power.
Trying to tell stories about the world for people my age. Because generally when the world is reported, I think it's reported for people 20 years older than me.
I think people are afraid of disruptive change and outlandish ideas, and when you say something like that, it sounds almost heretical.
You know, it's up to the public whether they want to listen or not. A lot of people can go on with their heads in the sand if they prefer it that way.
There's this new force of evolution called ideas, called technology, that's transforming the world. But that's a lot for people to take in, you know, because most people are busy just going through their day-to-day life and going to work and coming home, and I can't handle that.
I've just pushed things to the limit my whole life.
I'd always felt, you know, maybe I was on the verge of a dangerous idea in the sense of, you know, not agreeing with the majority. And every time I hear of a majority view, I think it's inherently flawed.
People didn't want to know, or they became aggressive towards me.
I've received some interesting emails in response to that, suggesting that I may be on my way to hell.
You wake up in the morning and you have like 50 emails of people say like how disgusting and horrible, and they want to kill you, and they explain you in detail how they want to kill you, which is interesting.
I got death threats. I get them all the time. I got death threats for Steve Irwin. I've got a drawer full of people who want to kill me because I thought Steve Irwin had it coming.
Personal, you know, who's this woman to tell us that sort of stuff? Political, career-wise, you know. Being a pushy woman and trying to change things is not a good way of trying to exist. If you want to go upwards, you only go sideways.
In the end, it's like dogs. The one who barks the most are the ones who don't bite you. So I was lucky, nobody tried to kill me so far.
By being ostracised, I learnt to stand on my own 2 feet and become opinionated based on evidence.
It's a great anarchist statement, you know. Everything could be different, and maybe different would be better.
We shouldn't trust our gut. We should look deeply at why we feel the way that we do.
There are a lot of overgeneralizations, a lot of sort of issues out in the world that have been around for a long time that are outdated and not well backed up with facts. And those are the sorts of things that I think are truly dangerous ideas.